I woke up to find that I hit 1,000 subscribers overnight. I'm so excited! I mean on the paranormal channel, not on this one, obviously. It'd be nuts, just 700 overnight. What? No.
Be quiet, phone.
She left the food out on the thing again. Why does she keep doing that? Silly mom. Anyways. Hi guys! Here's your bunny. Hello, bunny. Hello. You and your nose. Okay, so my dream was about, it started out, I was on a school bus in Shinto, and we got to school, we got to the junior high, and then we transferred onto the bus to take us to the high school, and then we got off and went inside, and then I realized that I didn't have a backpack, so I went back, but the buses were gone, and I was trying to talk to the secretary because I wanted my backpack back, and they were like, no, we can't call them, and this and that. And then Evie was there, and Mom and Dad showed up to pick up Evie for something, and then I walked outside, and there was a kid who had the same pattern backpack as me, and I was like, can I look at your backpack to see if it's mine, because it's the same one and I want to make sure that it's not mine. But she wouldn't, and she just kind of like, she was all like, no, you're not allowed to touch it, and blah blah, and ran away. And I was like, okay, fine then. It would have taken like 5 seconds. And then I was out looking at something because I was outside waiting for the buses to return, and there was on the other side of the doors outside, there's some guy there, and I went over to check something on the computer. It had to do with the buses, I guess. I looked down, and my backpack was there. And I said, well, how long has that been there? And he said for several minutes, and I'm like, this is my backpack. I was just talking to you about trying to find it. And then, so I took it, and I went inside, and then I couldn't find my locker. Well, I think I did, and then I went to a class or something, and then I was heading from one class to another, and I couldn't find my locker before trying to go to my geometry class, and I was like, what the heck? And then finally, like, I walked up and down the hall, kept looking at them, and I couldn't figure out which one was mine. And then finally, I looked at the top of my folder, and in very small letters and highlighted, I had my locker number. It was 217. So I was like, oh, okay. So I walked over there, and then my friend Grape was there. And I said hi, and I pulled my locker open. I didn't do a combination or anything because the bottom of it wouldn't shut. It was only the top part. So I grabbed hold of the side of it, and it just pulled right open. And I was talking to Grape for a moment, and then she left to go to her class. So I got my things, and I put my thing in there, like my books from the last class or whatever. And then I went to my geometry class. And it was me and a guy friend, and I can't remember his name. and some other guy. But then it was me, my guy friend, and Nancy. And we were sitting in small groups and we were working on problems or whatever. And then for some reason we all went outside. And I looked up at the sky, and even though it was daytime, there were 2 moons. I was like, what? So I pulled out my camera and I started vlogging it. And I'm like, look guys, there's like 2 moons. And then one of my teachers was out there and I made a comment about it. I don't remember what teacher it was. And she said, oh, no, that's not 2 moons. That's something that I tried doing, but it didn't work out or something. And then one of them started to move. And then it took like more shape, and it was like a really large, well, it was a hot air balloon, but it was more circular on top. And the bottom was just this large ring. It wasn't a basket, and it was on the fire. And I was like, whoa. And so I was recording it, and then it started moving towards the field. There was like a few trees, and then there was a field. And we all had to go back inside. And I watched it as it flew up over the trees, fell down, and hit the field. The sound that it made when it crashed was like crazy. It exploded basically. And I was like, oh my god, and I ran inside, and I'm like vlogging the whole thing in my dream. And then my friend Jane was there, and I was talking to her about it. We were heading back to class, and we walked around the corner to head back to our class, which was actually a different class all of a sudden. And Mrs. Lopez was there, but there were 2 of her. She had like a twin or something. And I was talking to Jane because I guess we had just gotten back from spring break. And I was like, yeah, I spent spring break. I did something. I ended up with a sinus infection. Or, no. I said I ended up with a sinus infection. I watched Doctor Who and became a fan. And then went back to our seats as the teacher started saying something about, oh, I'm going to save you time with this and that before you leave school today. Don't go to the bank because there's going to be too many people and blah, blah, blah. And I made a joke about, oh, he's saying this and then absolutely no one's going to go to the bank. And then I woke up, I guess. There might have been something else after that. I don't remember. But, oh my gosh, I was just like, what? The balloon exploding. What? Okay, last night I heard a funny noise in the basement when everyone was asleep. And then, when I was in my room, I heard something else weird. It sounded like a knocking from inside my heating vent or whatever. And there was another sound earlier when I was washing my face in the bathroom. But I can't remember what the sound was now. It was a human sound, but there's nobody home, and I was like, what the crap? But I can't remember what the sound was now. I did some videos. I recorded 3 PVZ, and then I got distracted, and then I watched a movie. I've edited them. I'm waiting for the 3rd one to export. I have one other video to do to edit and export. And I edited a Minecraft one, and then 1 or 2 PVZ ones before then. So I've been doing that. I decided to do a giveaway on my pasta channel. except that I keep getting a bunch of people who aren't fans who are entering, and it just, I don't like that, because they're not fans and they're only subscribing to enter to try and get free stuff, and that's not how I roll. So, you know, but I think I'm gonna record some new, like, how-to pattern tutorial things that I build on Minecraft, like the old ones that I used to do, because I realized I haven't done any in a long time. So I did a few search for some, instead of using the bracelet website, I'm using the candy website, because they have ones that are for like perler beads, but they're for yeah, for the candy stuff. So I'm gonna do those instead, because they're still the square blocky stuff. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that I will do eventually. So still debating whether to just build those or what. I need to get back on the server and fly around the creative wool stuff on my server, because my sister built a really cool Finn the Human, and when I saw it, I didn't know it was her. I sincerely thought it was someone else who built it, but it was Evie, and I said, "Where did you learn how to read patterns?" And she said, "I didn't do a pattern." She did a 3D Finn the Human, no pattern. Like, holy crap. It was really cool. So, and then someone did like 3 or 4 different giant Pikachus, and it was really cool. So, I'm assuming that the giant Pikachus were Dark Mander. She's seems like the kind of person who would do that. She did a giant Charmander on there a while back. That was cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on right now. It's just gaming. Oh, I did finish this. That's the back of it. Come on. There. See? Yeah, you can see it. Blurry, but it's 2 of the 3. I'm working on the 3rd one. It's up there. And I got another one that I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, and I did do this. It's this one. It's like really cool. I did a big one so that I could have an anklet. So I was just like, yeah, why not? I haven't made one in a while. The other ones that I had were kind of big, and I didn't really like wearing them. That's pretty much it for now. Yeah, that's it. Grandma paid me for the stripy bracelets, so once I finish this one, I'll take a picture of them and then give them to her. So that was good. She paid me, and it was the price that they were worth. $2 each, so it's all good. I'm kind of tired. I don't like that. I might do some Zumba. Energize myself. If I do Zumba, I get energized. It's fun. It's good fun. Hey! I'm sorry, buddy. There. It's supposed to be a no slip. Oh. Hey, come back here. You can't do that. Okay. I got you.
When he runs around like that. He's running.
You try it again? Hey guys, I'm gonna go to bed. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, / morning, / whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.
Like the light 1,000 days. Keep it bright, your soul burning through the haze. In a fight, our love will break through this.